everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Tinsaye, and today is all about Valentine's Day. Whether you're spending it on your own, with your significant other, or you're having a Galentine's Day with some friends, today's outfits or like individual pieces are going to be wonderful to wear no matter what it is that you're going to be up to. So I want to go ahead and show you some of the pieces that I found, and then I will show you kind of how I paired them with items that I already own to put together some full looks. And I'll give you some of my reviews on a couple of them because I thought there were a couple items that I thought were going to be killer. I was like, okay, they're going to be the best. And then I got them and I put them on and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. And then other ones that like completely surprised me. So I do want to share some of my reviews on a couple of the items that I found. A lot of the things that I got are actually on clearance right now, which is really odd because Valentine's Day hasn't even passed yet. But I mean, listen, I'm not going to knock it. I'm excited that they were on clearance. So I'll let you know which ones I got on sale. So the first item that I have to show you is this beautiful red floor-length dress. I really can't do it any justice by showing it up here, so I'm going to throw some pictures up of when I did actually wear this dress. I got this from Target, and yes, this item is one of the items that was on clearance. So I think it was an online-only item that I got on clearance, but I've actually seen it in a couple of stores, so I'm not sure. You know, I can't imagine that someone was returning it to all these different stores, so it just may be available. It is so gorgeous. It's lined, and I don't even know what this material is actually, so I mean, if I can figure it out, if I look at the tag, I'll put it on the screen somewhere for you. But I'm 5'2", and for me, it's floor length. I don't necessarily think it's supposed to be. I think it's just a maxi dress that's supposed to hit at like your ankle. But I put it with maybe 3-inch heels, and it was able to still kind of graze the floor. So again, 5'2" though. So if you're taller than me, then this should be just a nice maxi dress. I love it because it has that cinched empire waist, so it gives you a nice little shape, regardless of what like your actual body shape is. So I have like an apple frame, and for me, that is like ideal. I didn't even need to put a belt or anything with it. This is in the size XXL, and I got it from the brand A New Day at Target. And I can't remember if A New Day is juniors or women's. I'm assuming that it's women's because the sizing worked really well. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, or I'll try to correct myself if I'm wrong. But I think it's women's. So I picked this up in an XXL, and I am a true size 18. So this fit really, really comfortably. In all actuality, had there been more available, I probably could have picked this up in an extra large and been just fine. It actually probably would have fixed the one problem that I had with the dress. But I'll get to that in a second. So the back of the dress has this little button, but you can throw the dress on without ever having to unhook this, which is ideal for me because I don't want to have to necessarily need a second pair of hands in order to get dressed, you know? So I like the fact that you can throw this on. Now, so let's talk about what for me is a con. It may not necessarily be for you, but this dress is deceptively low cut. I mean, not just, oh, I want to be more modest and this is too low cut. I mean, I don't know where I'm going to find a bra that is going to work with this dress type of low cut. So I actually had to go ahead and, because I needed a really quick like temporary hold, so I safety pinned the inside of the dress up to an area that made me comfortable. But without that, it was like really hanging low. When I looked on the image, which I'm actually going to go ahead and put the image from Target if I can find it on the screen so that you can see it. It was on someone that had a much smaller chest. So I'm not sure if the look was just supposed to be something that was like free flowing, but I'm pretty busty. And so for me, it just felt like it was very, very uncomfortable to wear without putting the safety pins. Now for a permanent hold, I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and sew the front of the dress up to where like it's comfortable for me. So that's the only con with this dress. But I don't know if I even said this, but I got it for $10. So for $10 and a quick alteration, and I'm getting a beautiful floor length dress, I'm sorry, I can't knock it. Now it has some really cute detailing right at, I would say like the last quarter piece of the dress. It has this like, I don't even know what this is actually called, but it has this cute little design. It has a seam right around the bottom, which then makes the last little quarter piece flow out even more. So this dress overall, I think you can really dress it up or dress it down. I threw on What did I put up with this? I threw on some like snakeskin black and white boots with this, and honestly, like, I was kind of surprised at how stylish I looked. That's saying a lot because honestly, I don't know what I'm wearing half the time. So that was really cute that this actually worked out really well. I think that I can get a lot of wear out of this dress, whether it's for a night out or a girls' night, or you just want to feel pretty in something to go grab some Chipotle. I don't care. This dress is $10. So run to Target and go ahead and grab this. Again, I got this in an XXL and I'm a size 18, but you can definitely size down. So this next piece may not look like much when I hold it up, but I'm going to insert the pictures because I was pretty surprised at how not only flattering these pants were, but honestly how stylish they were. They really just made an outfit on their own. So these are a pair of, I don't know if this is like velour or velvet. Probably velour. No, I actually don't know the difference. I think this is velour. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea what this material is. Maybe velour, maybe velvet. I don't really know. But you know what I'm saying by that kind of like texture, right? Velvet, velour, some kind of whatever. They're in this like really light burgundy pinkish color that honestly, they caught my attention because of the color. And then when I felt the material, I was like, oh no, like I don't know how I'm going to wear this. So here's why I got them. I got these pants because they were $5. I know. Deals galore. I got these at Old Navy and they were only $5. They're currently on clearance. Run, go grab them. They also come in black. And I love them because they have that elastic waistband on the back, but the front panel is completely flat. So what I actually did was I wore them over a shirt and then threw a little moto jacket on top, and it turned out really, really cute. They are full length pants and they're super flattering. I mean, for what they are, I was like very impressed, and they have pockets. So they give you that like athleisure, but not really athleisure. It's not athleisure at all. It's really, I want to be cute and comfortable. Like it gives you that look. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you know what I'm saying. So that's the look of these pants. I am like obsessed with them. I could have sized down, and I know that I should have sized down because I know Old Navy's sizing really well, but I got these in an extra large, so an XXL. But again, I could have gotten the XXL in this and it would have been just fine. It actually may have even laid a little bit better, but for the first wear, without actually like wearing them for too long, they were able to hold up really nicely. My biggest concern is if I were to wear these for a full day, would the elastic start to kind of give out on me a little bit, and would the pants start to droop? They don't have any belt loops. There's really nothing I can do to hold them up at that point. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Again, I mean, I can't imagine myself getting that much wear out of these. They are purple velour pants. So, you know, I don't think that I'm going to wear them out. But I am concerned that I should have gotten the smaller size, and I'm kind of kicking myself. But I'm also thinking to myself, they're $5 and maybe I'll just go get the right size. So we'll figure it out. So I don't normally tuck my shirts into my pants because it doesn't give me that flat look that I'm looking for. But with these pants, because of this front panel and the way that the pants themselves actually lay, and they do have a little bit of weight on them, so it doesn't cling to your body. It actually just kind of flows away from your body. I was able to do that, and it looked really nice. I actually looked pretty young and hip. As young and hip as someone that uses the term young and hip could potentially look. So I made like a larger order with the brand Shein, and unfortunately this was the only thing that I actually kept. I had to return everything else. There were sizing issues, there were material issues, there were just issues, honestly. But this actually made the whole entire order like worth it to me, because I would not have been able to find this in any other store for the price that I picked this one up for. And the materials are great. I haven't washed it, so I don't really know how it's going to hold up, but it's not something that I'm going to be wearing that often. So in all actuality, if it can last me a couple of wears, I'm pretty happy with it. And so this is, I'm going to go ahead and consider this a mock neck, because it does come up fairly high, and it has this like, I don't know, maybe like 1.5 inch piece that wants to be a turtleneck but just like didn't make it across the aisle, so it's a mock neck. and it has a zipper back, but you don't really need to unzip this at all to get it on because it is so stretchy. You just pull it right on. Here's what I love about this. The sleeves, oh my gosh. So the sleeves are so cute. They are sheer. They have these beautiful little flowers embroidered on them. The center of the flowers are these cute little pink pom-poms. And then you've got like green embroidery and blue and pink flowers all over. And then it caps with the black of the same material that the actual shirt is, right at the ends of the sleeves. I think that this is like maybe like a 3/4. I'm almost positive. I'll throw a picture up, but I think it's like 3/4. So it's just like such a feminine shirt. I don't necessarily think, again, it's gonna hold up that well just from the experience that I had with the rest of the items from Shein. But this one, again, like I said, so I don't necessarily think it's going to hold up that well just because of the experience that I had with the other items from the brand. But this one is just so cute. So I have nothing negative to say about it. The flowers all held on. Everything fit. I mean, it fit perfectly. It fits so cute. It gives me enough room to like feel comfortable and not constricted. I got this in, okay, so Shein is, I actually don't know a lot about this brand. I think they're an overseas brand. So the sizing was like all over the place. I pretty much got all of the items in the exact same size, but when they came, like half of them were 2 sizes too big and then the other ones were too small. Either way, so this I got in a 3XL, which is not my size at all, but based on the size chart, it looked like it was the closest to me, even though now looking at it, I think that I could have probably sized down. I could have gotten the 2XL and been just fine. So the common theme of this video is I don't know my sizing and I need to look at size charts. But here's the thing. I would prefer it to be a little bit bigger because the way that I styled this, you'll see in the pictures, it was perfectly fine with having it a little bit larger. If it was any tighter though, it probably would have been really uncomfortable. And I'm concerned that if I had gotten it any tighter and the material had to stretch, it could have become a little see-through. So, you know, the material of the actual like inside part of the shirt kind of feels like a light scuba. Like if you know those like little scuba skirts and things like that, it feels like it's scuba material, but like a really light one. So I think it's just a polyester blend, but it's nice and stretchy. The only downside of the shirt is that it doesn't really finish off that well. It's just like a shirt. It's like a sweater. It's a t-shirt. It doesn't really have, I really wish that it had the same banding that's around the sleeves at the bottom so that you could go ahead and throw this on with pants. I tried it on with pants and it looks like it's unfinished. It just looks like, I don't know, it starts to look a little bit sloppy. So instead, what I did was actually tuck it into a skirt so that I got the best parts of the shirt, which are the sleeves, without necessarily having to worry about the bottom half. But under 10 bucks for this cute of a shirt, and it's a statement piece, right? Like it's something that someone would be like, oh my gosh, look at your sleeves, girl. So yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of this. I don't necessarily know if I'm a fan of Shein yet. That is to be determined. I am considering making another order because if they have things like this on their site, there's gotta be a couple other items that, you know, are worth it. So you let me know if you have any experience with the brand and if there are some like go-to items that they're really known for that I should probably try out. Okay, so the next set of items that I have are all from the same retailer, and I think they're not from the same brand, but they're from the same retailer. So I shop at Macy's quite often. With the Macy's, I often find myself kind of struggling, or with like department stores in general, I kind of find myself struggling to find like my personal style. But I have to say that there are a couple of individual brands at Macy's that are like perfect. They give me that like professional wear that I need for my corporate job, but are still like young enough to where I don't feel like I'm aging myself. And so the two brands that I love from Macy's are where I got the next 3 pieces from. So the first is a brand called Alfani, and Alfani always seems to have like chic professional wear, things that I could for sure wear on a date with my husband, or that I could wear to work. And this skirt is both of those wrapped into one. Again, I'm not going to really be able to give it its justice by holding it up, but I will insert some pictures. And it's this beautiful blush colored pleated midi skirt. It is so gorgeous, and it has like a matching material and color belt that goes along with it. It's kind of like twisted up right now. But I just fell in love with this. First of all, I love pleated skirts because I think that they are so flattering and so feminine, and they're in style right now, so they're kind of everywhere. But I love the fact that this one is like a nice heavy material, so it lays wonderfully. Because sometimes what I find is when the material is a lot lighter, a lot thinner on a pleated skirt, you can wear it, and if you sit for too long, or you're at work, or you're in the car or something like that, then the pleating, the design of the pleats actually starts to like fade away, and you've kind of like crushed them. But with this heavier material, I didn't feel that at all. Like, I was in the car, I was at a restaurant, I was kind of roaming around, and I never once felt like, oh man, I wish that like the dress or the skirt would hold its shape. On top of that, I didn't really have to wear any shapewear with this because, again, the material is so heavy that it pulls away from your body. So it doesn't really necessarily cling to your body. So I am like a huge fan of that. I got this in an extra large. The waist itself, let me show you. The waist itself is stretchy, so you can just pull it right on. And the belt even is pretty stretchy itself, so you can kind of tie it as tight as you would like. So the size extra large fit me like a glove. It fit perfect. I would not have sized up or sized down. This is the correct size. And it was originally $79.50, but I believe that I got it for 25% off. And I honestly think it is well worth even the original price for it. I just personally can't pay full price for things because my heart won't let me. But if for this item, I may have done that. It's so worth it. It doesn't come in any other colors from what I saw. If I can find it online and if there are any other options, then I'll link them down below. But if there are some other ones, I think I definitely would want to go ahead and grab one because this is such a like statement color. Even though it's kind of muted, it's still a statement color to me because it's blush. I mean, it's pretty noticeable. So if I can find this in a color like a navy blue or a black that I could wear a little bit more often, that would be awesome. So it is, again, midi length, so it hit like mid-calf on me, and I pulled this up a little bit higher. I actually wore it with the Shein top, and I had the top tucked in, and I'll show you guys some pictures, but it worked perfectly because some of the little flowers, and especially the little pom-poms on the shirt, matched with the skirt phenomenally. So overall, I am not disappointed in this at all. Even though when I actually saw it on the hanger, I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be too mature, that it was going to give me this like granny look, and I wasn't really, obviously I'm not looking for that. That's not my intent, is to go out and look like someone's grandmother. So I tried it on purely based off of the color. The color was so cute, and I was looking for things in that blush tone. So I was like, let me give it a try. Maybe I can figure out a way to wear it. And when I put it on, I was like, sold, done. So the second brand at Macy's that gives me that young feel with like trendy pieces that are still really great quality and, give you that like adult that still knows how to be in fashion is INC. So Alfani was the first brand that, again, has a little bit more professional wear, and INC, I think, has a little bit more of like the party look. I believe I showed a couple of dresses from this same brand in my New Year's haul. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and take a look at that because some of those dresses are still available. But right now, they have such cute tops. They have a lot of really cute things available for like nights out or just, casual wear. So this top, I'm so sorry. Like a lot of the things I want to show right now, I can't do them justice without actually putting them on. So I'm going to go ahead and insert all of the pictures of when I actually wore these pieces. This top right here, this is one of the ones that I knew it was going to be like a showstopper. It was going to be so, so cute. But I've got some downsides on this one. So I kept the tags with everything so I could remember the prices and the sizes. This I got in an extra large, and it was originally $69.50, but again, 25% off. And it is a sheer blush top with, it has like its own little cami underneath that is attached So the little cami itself is actually attached, which we'll get into that in a second. But the most adorable pearl details are on the sleeves and on the actual body of the shirt. So the entire sheer part has like actual pearls that are attached to it. And this is a mock neck as well. It's more of a mock neck than the black shirt from Shein that I showed. The back of it is actually a little closure that has another little pearl. So if you throw your hair up, it gives you that last little bit of detail on the back. I would actually suggest throwing your hair up because I had my hair down and it got caught on this so many times. It was so frustrating, but that's beside the point. So the shirt itself is very, very cute. Now, here are some of the downsides to this shirt. The sheer material and the fact that it comes up on your neck is so itchy and so uncomfortable that I could only wear this for a couple of hours without wanting to take it off. It was really uncomfortable to keep on. It was so cute that I didn't want to take it off, and I wanted to make sure I got some really cute pictures in it. But as far as like being able to have this on for a full night, I just think that I would begin to feel uncomfortable. Second downside is that there's really no stretch in the neck piece itself. So you have to be able to close the little pearl closure on the back of your neck, which can be a little bit frustrating because it just doesn't, it's not easy to get it in there. So if you can have someone help you, this is a good one to have somebody help you out with. And then I know it sounds like a lot of complaints for something that I like, but the third complaint is I hate when brands attach the tank top. Like, I don't understand why, I don't understand why the tank top has to be attached, because all it does is make the piece super convoluted to put on because you've got to line everything correctly. I actually prefer when brands do the little button on the inside where you can unhook the tank top portion or the cami portion from the like the outer piece, and then you can put them on separately and layer it as you see fit. Or what if I wanted to layer a different color? I don't know what color I would want to replace this with, but I just would have liked to have that, because the only way to do this now is to actually go ahead and rip or cut the little thread piece that's holding it on. And I don't necessarily know, because the sheer part is so delicate, I don't know what else that could ruin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it all together because this is not a shirt that I'm gonna wear that often. It's pretty much just like a, you know, a statement piece. So I can deal with it for those times. But I just figured it was something that I would have to say because I noticed it and it was a little bit annoying to get it on. Overall though, the shirt is super feminine, it's super delicate, and it's something that you can like mix and match with, whether you want to put it with a skirt or pants. I wore it with jeans and it actually kind of dressed it up for me. So I would definitely, I'm a fan of this, huge fan. So my last clothing item, I actually haven't worn yet, but it's from the same brand, the INC brand from Macy's, and it is screaming Valentine's Day, so I'll probably go ahead and throw it on Friday just to kind of give myself that little oomph. It is a cute little sweater, and it's white with little black hearts. So I actually prefer the black and white combo because this sweater comes in a secondary option, which is with little blush colored hearts. But I just felt like that was, I don't know, I felt like that was too like stereotypical of the holiday. So I love the fact that this is a black and white, and it has this little cinched sleeve. So it kind of gives your sleeves a little bit of a puff, and it gives it a really cute shape. And it just hits the top of your pants, so the waistline, really comfortably. I think that I can pair this with jeans or pants, or even go ahead and throw it on with a skirt if I really want to feel like, you know, if I really want to feel like I'm doing something with that outfit. It's probably going to go with pants though, because it's a cute little sweater. I don't want to like dress it up too much. And I got this in extra large as well. Original price on this one is $79.50, but I know for a fact I would never pay $79.50 for a sweater. So I'm pretty sure I got this on some kind of a sale, on some kind of a clearance or something. At the very least, the 25% that I got off of the other items as well, because that's just not me. I couldn't stomach paying $80 for a sweater, especially when I'm finding pants for $5, you know? So I love the fact that this sweater has the cute little detailing on the sleeves and the hearts. I also love the material because, again, it's a little bit heavier, which just makes it like lay nicely on the body. So it kind of just goes over your curves really cute. I'm a huge fan of this. I think it's going to be cute for work, and I can probably transfer it from work into night if I throw different accessories on with it. So this is a cute little holiday Valentine's Day go-to. So I'm almost done. So those were all of the actual clothing items that I picked up for Valentine's Day and beyond, because honestly, this is just a color palette that I really enjoy. I like blushes, I like reds, I like purples and burgundies and things like that, especially black and white. So like this color wave just screams me from beginning to end. So it's not necessarily for Valentine's Day, it just so happens to work. But I do have a couple of accessories that I picked up specifically for Valentine's Day that I wanted to go ahead and show you, and they've been kind of sitting in the back this whole time. So the first item that I grabbed are these really cute little heart earrings. And these are from, I put them on a different back because all of my jewelry is on this little like display case with these little black holders. So it's the aesthetic that I go for. But I got these from Target, and they're the Sugar Fix, which is BaubleBar's like affordable like brand that they house at Target. So I believe I got these for $12.99, and they're so cute. They're like acrylic, so they're super light on the ears. I hate heavy earrings that feel like they're kind of like pulling your earlobes. I hate that feeling. So these are nice and big, but they are super lightweight. So love that. And then I don't know if you can tell, I'll try to like put a close-up picture somewhere, but the actual like top part of the earring is like this gray and like rainbow iridescent type of like spiral look. So it gives it just another little added detail. I love these. I think they're going to be perfect for Valentine's Day. And then I picked up 2 clutches. I grabbed these 2 because they were on sale. Again, at Target. I constantly go to Target. I mean, I don't know who doesn't, so I'm not even going to feel ashamed about it. But when I found these, I was like, oh, like they're perfect for not only Valentine's Day, but going out. And I always need like a quick little bag to throw a couple of things in. These bags have enough room. They're like the envelope bags. So they have enough room to go ahead and put your phone, your wallet, some lip gloss, and you can just go ahead and kind of like grab them. The first one I got is this like black crushed sequin, and it's perfect for any look really. So the reason that I loved it is it doesn't have any metal, so it doesn't have gold or silver. So regardless of what I'm wearing, I can go ahead and throw this with it, and it's just blacked out. So it works really nicely as just like a really quick go-to. And then specifically for Valentine's Day, I picked up this really cute one, which is so soft and so precious. It is, it's such a soft material, and it's again another envelope bag, and it actually does have a little bit of metal look to it, so it has a gold closure right here, which is perfectly fine because, I mean, again, this is more of like a statement piece that I would wear on with specific outfits versus the black one. And these are, again, a new day. I'm a huge fan of that brand. Huge fan. And I got these both for, I'm taking a look at the tag because I kept one in here. And I got these for $10.50 plus the additional 5% off for having a red card. I actually did wear this when I wore the pink skirt. And even though the pinks don't perfectly match, I think it's enough of a contrast to make it look like you did that on purpose. So I'm a fan of this one. That is it. Those were all of the pieces that I picked up. We're going to go ahead and say that I picked them up for Valentine's Day. In all actuality, these are just the colors I like. These are the silhouettes that I wear. These are the items and the brands and the stores that I go to most frequently. It just so happens that currently they have some cute Valentine's Day items. So if you are in the market for a couple of really cute items, whether they're for you and your significant other, or you and your friends, or if you're just going out on a night around the town and wanted a cute little pick-me-up outfit, some of these are probably going to be the look for you. They'll be in the description box below, at least as many of them as I can possibly find, because remember, a couple of these things were on clearance, so I don't know if they're going to still be available, but if they are, I'll put them in the description box below. If I can't find exact matches, I'll try to find something that's close enough for you as well. All right, and no matter how you're spending Valentine's Day, just make sure that you're spreading as much love as you possibly can. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for the weekly, hopefully, fingers crossed, weekly uploads that I'll be having. And let me know down below what your plans are for this weekend. All right, ladies, see ya.